Hey guys, it's Taylor back with Life with Taylor, and today we're gonna be reading some Reddit stories. So let's get into it. Okay, I've picked 5, what are they called? Posts from the subreddit r/2 hot takes. So we're gonna go ahead and read some of these 2 hot takes. Apparently there's, am I the arsehole for blank on here as well. So, am I the arsehole for going no contact with my mom? Advice needed. I, 28 female, want to cut my mom, 55, off after my family and I move. My husband recently got a new job opportunity, which came with an opportunity to move from county, alright? Growing up, I never had a close relationship with her. I got kicked out at 15 and then back with her at 22 to help her financially. Now that I have my own daughters, the holidays are different. My siblings and I had a pretty rough childhood, so the holidays have always been though, because they always revolve around arguments between parents. I don't like spending time with my mom or any other family from my side. We always go with my hubby's family. Well, this past Christmas, my mom took it upon herself to send me a huge paragraph basically telling me and my siblings that my siblings and I are ungrateful and have to just come over all our traumas. She mentioned so much stuff that made me feel upset, hurt, and very angry. I didn't reply. I didn't have the energy to even read through it. The thing she always does, something like this, when she knows things are going good for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and say not the arsehole. I think that you're not the arsehole because you and your other family members do not like to participate in the holidays. I think it's fine to not want to do something with certain family members that you want to stay away from or have no contact with. Yeah, I don't think you're the arsehole because it's literally your choice. And you've made that clear. Even your siblings stated that as well. And she's just saying, come over all our traumas. There wouldn't be traumas if the parents didn't make the traumas in the first place. So she's basically trying to undo the past, which is kind of impossible unless you have a time machine. But yeah, not the arsehole. My husband fed me poop. Yes, you read that right. Yesterday evening, my husband decided to play a prank on me. He had noticed that our guinea pig, Fluff, was happily munching on alfalfa, and it gave him an idea. He took a few of Fluff's pellets, the guinea pig droppings, and thinking it was harmless since they only eat alfalfa, mixed them into a bowl of chocolates. He figured if anyone could tell something was off, it would be me. Oh my god, I just read ahead. Later, when we were sitting together, I reached for the bowl of chocolates without any suspicion. I popped a piece in my mouth, chewed, and immediately noticed something strange. The taste was off. Girl, the taste! What about the texture, too? I looked at him and he pretended to be innocent, asking if something was wrong. It didn't take long for me to realize that something wasn't right, and that's when he finally confessed with a laugh. He told me it was guinea pig poop. But since it was made of alfalfa, it was completely safe, and he mixed in not only week-old poop, but fresh poop as well. I deep cleaned the cage once a week. I was disgusted, but mostly I couldn't believe he'd actually gone through with it. I blew up and kicked him out of the house because that is utterly disgusting. I was sick most of the night, and my stomach has been the same since. He and his family are mad at me for blowing things out of proportions. Should I be this upset over a prank? Edit, I am meeting him in an hour to talk about things and get more clarity. I will keep you guys updated. For those asking, he's 46 and I'm 35. We met 7 years ago and have been married for 6 years. He came to that home to talk and gather some things because I'm not sure if I want him to come back. So here's the update. He's admitted that this isn't the first time. He admitted that this isn't the first time he's tampered with my food. I eat a salad every day for lunch, and he admitted he put grass in my salad once and told me by saying, you are overreacting to this entire situation. I fed your grass once and you never noticed. I thought it would be funny. My reply was, grass? I eat micro salads, so everything is chopped really fine. Him, yeah, one time I put grass in your salad to see if you'd notice and you didn't. Did he think I wouldn't notice the poop as well? Long story short, he laughed about it again. No apology. I asked him for a divorce and he started throwing things around the house. Thankfully, I recorded the entire conversation. I live in a state that can record without somebody knowing, and kept the bowl of poop. I will keep you updated as this goes on. Final update, hopefully. I'm meeting with a lawyer tomorrow. I demanded a divorce and he said, okay, we will see how this plays out. But you know about the poop. Too bad you won't know anything else. I saw a doctor this afternoon. He said it's definitely dangerous and I should watch for any weird symptoms for the next couple of weeks. What's scary about this is I've been diagnosed with digestive issues since marrying him. About a year after we got married, I started having horrible stomach pains and was later diagnosed with GERD and IBS. I'm starting to wonder if he's been feeding me stuff since. I guess we'll see after this divorce if these issues go away. Oh, I am shooketh. Okay, so basically, if you don't know what GERD is, yeah, so that's not something to mess with. If it's not from the food, if he wasn't tampering with your food beforehand, oh my God. Yeah. Go to court. Take him to court. Oh, that doesn't even sound real. That is insane that somebody would actually even think of that. Like, I think of it as like, oh, wouldn't that be funny if I like picked up a poop and threw it in the chocolates and like as like a thought, you know, going through with it. It's not just okay. So here's a little lesson, a science health lesson. Just because the guinea pig eats one food doesn't mean its poop is literally pooping out alfalfa. And it's not the first time he's done it. It's been multiple times he used grass. I mean, grass isn't like as bad, I feel like, as like literal fecal matter. Like, it's still, don't do it, man. There's like weed killer, and like pesticides. What was it, 2 hot takes? Was it just like a statement? It wasn't like, am I the arsehole? Next, am I wrong for being upset with my ex-husband that my ex-husband got married less than 2 weeks after we divorced? My 23 female ex-husband, 25 male, married the girl who made him disown his ex-stepchild 2 weeks after we divorced. Up until about 3 months ago, this man has been claiming my child as his own and loved the child more than anything in the world. This was going as far as us talking about adopting and changing the child's last name to his, and then all of a sudden, he is messaging saying that his mother's not to see the child and that he will not be associated with the child. The messages sent to his mother were read aloud to me, clearly not written by him. I've known him since freshman year of high school. His mother suspected it was the girl writing these awful messages. Now all of a sudden I opened my socials and see a post saying Mr. and Mrs. last name out of absolutely nowhere. His mother wasn't even told about this. I believe the only reason he married her is so that he could get BAH and stay living on the military base he's at. I agreed for him to only pay $500. Okay. Right. I've never looked into how much child support is, but that is expensive, and that's less than the average. When he should actually be paying well over $800. We agreed to this because he would be losing a lot of money for him and I to divorce. But now that he is married again, he will not be losing any extra money. Am I wrong for being upset that my ex got remarried not even 2 weeks after we divorced? Edit to add, the child support is not in relation to the child. On the first part, we have a child together. I'm so sorry for leaving that out. I feel like you have a reason to be upset. It wasn't even like, was it like engagement or was it actual marriage? Marriage.
On tonight's episode of Unanswered Oddities, marriage.
Because if it was, still 2 weeks after you get divorced, that's something like if you were cheating on your current wife and then you divorced your current wife and then 2 weeks later you married the girl that you were cheating with, I feel like, oh my God, am I the arsehole for not I thought it said giving, that's why I clicked on it. Am I the arsehole for not giving my girlfriend my social security number so she can run a background check on me? I, 27 male, have been in a relationship with my girlfriend, 31 female, for almost a year now. This evening she sat me down and said she needs to have a serious conversation with me, and she asked for my social security number, and I said absolutely not. Why would you need that? And she told me about her ex-boyfriend that was basically living a double life. He had a bunch of criminal charges in his past that he'd never told her about, and eventually exposed her to some sketchy and dangerous behavior before she broke things off after he cheated. I said, okay, thank you for telling me that, but what does that have to do with my social security number? She said ever since then, she's had her friend that works for the federal government run background checks on people to make sure they're safe, and because our relationship is progressing, she needs to know I'm a safe partner for her, so she wants my social security number to check my criminal history. Now, for the record, I don't even have a parking ticket. I'm a nerd and a gym rat. All I do is work, go to school, play Dungeons and Dragons, come home, watch anime, rinse and repeat. So I don't care about a background check. She won't find anything, but I'm not giving out my social security number. I don't feel comfortable enough providing that to her friend. When I said that, she got upset and said I don't understand what women go through and it's about safety. And I admitted she's right. I have no idea what women go through, but that doesn't mean I'm giving my social security number out to a complete stranger. She says he isn't a stranger. He's one of her best friends and married to a close friend of hers. And I said, honey, that's great, but I don't know him. I don't trust him enough. I don't trust him because I don't know him. That's my information you're asking for. You can trust him with your personal information if you want, but no one I don't know is getting my social security number or critical details. It's just not happening. And she said that our relationship isn't going to be able to progress unless I give him my social security number, because she needs to know that she's safe, and she's offended that I don't trust her taste in friends. I got up and left at that point and told her I respect her concerns, but her past trauma doesn't give her the right to try and strong-arm me into giving out sensitive information to someone I don't know just because he works for the federal government and has access to a database. I used to work for the federal government, so I can say from experience, everyone working there isn't some wonderful person. I'm not assuming he's a monster or anything, but just working for the feds doesn't prove anything to me. She called me insensitive and hasn't spoken to me since. Personally, I feel like she was gaslighting me into giving her what she wants, but I'm not sure. I do see where the author is coming from. I would not be handing my social security number out willy-nilly to people I don't know. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you liked the Reddit readings. Reddit readings with Taylor. While you're down there, click all the buttons. You know what to do. And I hope you guys have a good day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. And peace.